by Morant, and they're on the run. And he lays it up and in. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Finney Smith, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time, can stop on a dime.
Nice move. And it's Bridges laying it in.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Morant with it. He's got 10. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Up and over Brooks. Now Johnson. 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Johnson. Hits a three-pointer.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. The three is up. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Bain, no good. The Nets have got 8 of 15 shots to go. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Johnson passes to Bridges. And the Nets, another three.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And it's Brooks missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney Smith. From deep, Johnson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Nets with the lead. Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Finney Smith. To the wing, right side. From deep, Johnson knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 9.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Aldama's checked in for Tillman. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Now here's Kennard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Offensive rebound. And again, Memphis no good. And Brooklyn has possession. 8-point game. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Now here's Kennard. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Johnson against Kennard. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Johnson. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Bridges with it. Defended by Jones. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets, another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Timeout call, Memphis.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now Kennard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Aldama. Fires from deep. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:49 left in the first quarter. Outside Finney Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. And he dunks it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Jackson. Here's Jones. Lets the three fly. Claxton with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Johnson. Back to Claxton. And it's good. 2 points. And the Nets lead by 15.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Conchar. Shoots over Johnson. Conchar can't hit. And Brooklyn's shooting an incredible 61% to start this game. On the wing, Finney Smith. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
It's Bridges on the wing. He gets it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. It's the Nets opening up a huge gap, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Just two to shoot. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Dinwiddie against Morant. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Brooks against Johnson. From 12 feet. That one rolls around and rims out.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Bridges outside, and Morant over to help. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Morant with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Morant missing again.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Brooks against Bridges. Inside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Drops in the 3. Finney-Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And let's take a look now at some numbers for Mikal Bridges.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Morant. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Johnson. The shot no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Morant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Mikal Bridges, a unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Tillman misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bane. Morant against Dinwiddie. Puts it up from 12. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside to the inside. The jump hook, and the Nets miss again. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 22 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Dinwiddie. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's the three. And the Nets, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. The three from Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Bridges, left side, from deep. And the three-pointer goes. 28 points for him.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Morant with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Morant, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From deep, Johnson. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. That one rolls around and rims out. Brooklyn has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Outside Finney-Smith. From outside the arc. Dinwiddie, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Morant. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Brooks against Johnson. Bridges misses. The Grizzlies shooting only 36% during the second. Here's Aldama. Oh, there's the alley. Fast break, Brooklyn. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, Bridges. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bane with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Finney-Smith lays it up and banks it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Johnson inside, hounded by Morant. Three-pointer. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's Bridges. And too long on the shot. Memphis has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Brooks finds Morant. Bane against Johnson. And stolen by Bridges. Outside Johnson. Over to the left wing. This one for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
So Memphis Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Tillman. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Williams is checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Now here's Johnson. He had 31 in the win against Houston.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort. Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Puts it up from 12. Second shot opportunity, and the basket by Aldama.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside, and stolen by Jones. Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Jones' shot is good. And the Nets shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the wing on the left. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets, another three.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Jones. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
To the middle. It's tipped. Back to Johnson. Puts up a three. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Williams. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Dinwiddie. 20 points for him last game against Houston.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Memphis has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Aldama. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Pass to Johnson. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Nets out in front. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their teams.
Yes, so difficult to cover either of them. Should be an interesting second half. All right, let's get right into the story of the first half, and it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
I love his aggressiveness, getting buckets on buckets. He's putting his stamp on this game.
And credit his teammates for consistently putting the ball in his hands.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Nets shooting it well, around 55% for the game. So on the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Well, Memphis shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Tillman. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Bridges. Out to the wing. Johnson finds Bridges. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got 34 points. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Greg?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of the season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 19. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Morant's got 24 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Pass to Morant. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Bane. After the basket by Brooklyn. Over Bridges. Bane, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Bane. Tillman with a screen. Shot from 12. Yes, on the jumper. Bane's got 12.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Outside Morant. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Outside Morant. Lets a floater go. No good there. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. It's Bridges on the wing. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Johnson. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Morant against Dinwiddie. Tillman. Johnson with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, It's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the Grizzlies shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Deflected! Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jackson can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. Claxton, ooh, he's locked in, drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And that one's good for Brooks.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 12.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Moran against Dinwiddie. Outside Bain, back to Moran. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Moran's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Here's Johnson. Brooks with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Let's go with a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Finney-Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. Here's Claxton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Moran going inside. Rebounded by the Nets.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Out to the right wing. Stolen by Jackson. Johnson against Brooks. And he jams it home with authority.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Claxton down low. He's against Tillman. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray. Johnson's got 29 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Aldama's checked in for Tillman. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Jones in for Moran. Now here's Jackson. Jones finds Jackson. Here's Aldama. And again, Memphis no good. Kennard against Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
Since the All-Star break, your NBA assist leaders. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Jones misses. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Nets.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Jones comes with a double team. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Dinwiddie with it. Launches a three. They get the rebound. Bridges outside. Now Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. From behind the arc. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Jones. Here's Aldama, covered by Johnson. Aldama, no good. Now here's Finney-Smith to the paint. Here's Claxton, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jackson with a screen on Johnson. Up top, Kennard. Tipped. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. To the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Here's Aldama. Pass to Jackson. 1:43 left in the third quarter to stop the run, and he hits the jumper. Give him 8 points now.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 45 points.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Jones drives in. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
when you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Claxton, defended by Jackson. Outside Johnson. For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. He got a piece of it. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. And so it's Brooklyn. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Chandler, takes a three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's hand for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Williams against Bridges. Down low. Pass to Kennard. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you though.
That might be true.
Here's Chandler. He's covered by Dinwiddie. It's tipped.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis, Chandler. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the right side, fires for 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Chandler. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Williams. Kennard has the open look. The shot off that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 24 points.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The offensive rebound. Dinwiddie outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Nets. And here's Johnson. Over to the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. Here's Claxton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Claxton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And here's Kennard. The three-pointer off the mark. And the Nets with possession here. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. From deep, Johnson. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Inside, kicks it out to Kennard. The three ball. Brooklyn with the board. Finney-Smith's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Bridges. Williams defending. Dinwiddie. Clock at 4. Tries yet again. Count it. Good. Claxton's got 28.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Santi Aldama. Josh Moore.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run. Pass to Bridges. Now Johnson. Back to Bridges. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Kennard. So it's Brooklyn now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Morant against Curry. Harris passes to Johnson. Back to Harris from the arc. He drops it from range. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Memphis shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Tillman. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Now here's Curry. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And there's Curry on the assist by Harris.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Morant against Curry. And it's Morant missing. Brooklyn in total control. Right side Johnson. Harris on the wing. From outside, off the mark. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Watanabe. Uses the glass on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Williams, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside for Morant. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Johnson with a bucket.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And here's Memphis. Outside Morant. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Vinny.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Jones, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Clock is at 3. Williams, it's deflected. Brooklyn in total control. Pass to Johnson. Harris outside. And here's Curry. Here's Watanabe. No good from outside. Jones against Curry. Jacks up at 3. Jones' shot is good.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Back to Harris. Watanabe on the wing. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Watanabe's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Now here's Williams. Here's Tillman. Pass to Conchar. Another shot. The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Here's Tillman. And finally, they hit one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout. Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Watanabe. Harris on the wing. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Williams' shot is good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Watanabe on the wing. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Jones with the ball. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mikal Bridges.